Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shaira Amira binti Malaysia. Saya Ranjana binti Sabda Alhamdulillah. So today we will discuss about what we had learned in international economic subject. So first of all, I will discuss about the economic crisis. So one of the crises that occur is the Great Depression crisis. So this Great Depression crisis occur at 1929 till 1939. So this is the deepest and longest lasting economic downturn in the history of the Western industrialized world. So in the United States, the Great Depression began soon after the stock market crash of October 1929, which sent Wall Street into a panic and wiped out millions of investors. So over the next several years, consumer spending and investment dropped, causing steep decline in industrial output and rising level of unemployment as failing companies laid off workers. By 1933, when the Great Depression reached its nadir, some 13 to 15 million Americans were unemployed and nearly half of the country bank had failed. So the relief and reform measures put into place by President Franklin D. Roosevelt have lessened the worst effect of the Great Depression in the 1930s century. And the economy would not fully turn around until after 1939 when World War II kicked American industry into high gear. So the effect of this Great Depression is the Great Depression had a devastating effect in countries both rich and poor. So personal income, tax revenue, profit, and price dropped, while international trade plunged by more than 50%, and unemployment in the US rose to 25%, and in some countries rose as high as 33%. So that is a crisis that occurred a years ago, a lot years ago, and now crisis that occur um, last year, 2015, the oil oil drops. So the oil industry is full of economic boom and bust as of October 2015. The industry is in a downturn and the price of crude oil has dropped significantly, earning a down for companies that have made high profit over the past 5 years, and this company have responded by decommissioning half their overall and cutting investment in exploration and production. So the effect of this crisis is a fall in the oil price as a result of an increase in oil supply is expected to increase global growth overall, as would be expected for any positive supply shock. Recent estimates from the International Monetary Fund suggest that the increase in global growth from the recent fall is likely to be substantial. However, the effect of a decline in the price of oil vary across economies, largely as a result of difference in the pattern of trade in oil-related product and in the oil intensity of production. For net importers of oil, which account for a significantly larger share of global GDP than net exporters, are falling. Oil price is expected to lead to an increase in the term of trade, an increase in the purchasing power of household and lower input costs for business. So that's all about the economic crisis. Now I will ask the Aini, apakah itu IMF, International Monetary Fund?
Bila IMF adalah tabung kewangan antarabangsa, sebuah organisasi yang terdiri daripada 189 buah negara bekerja untuk memupuk kerjasama kewangan global, menjamin kestabilan kewangan, perdagangan antarabangsa, menggalakkan kepercayaan tinggi dan pertumbuhan ekonomi yang mapan, seperti mana yang diceritakan dalam krisis ekonomi, serta dan mengurangkan kemiskinan di seluruh dunia. Seperti mana kita tahu, ibu pejabat terletaknya IMF adalah di Washington. Kenapa IMF dibentuk dan bagaimana IMF berjalan? IMF juga dikenali sebagai kumpulan dana yang telah disidangkan pada sidang PBB di Bretton Woods di Amerika Syarikat pada Julai 1944, di mana didapati 44 buah negara pada persidangan yang cuba untuk membentuk satu rangka kerja bagi kerjasama ekonomi untuk mengelakkan pengulangan yang kompetitif, penurunan nilai yang menyumbang kepada kemacetan besar pada 1930-an. Tanggungjawab IMF antaranya adalah tujuan utama IMF adalah untuk memastikan kestabilan kewangan sistem-sistem antarabangsa, kadar pertukaran dan pembayaran antarabangsa dan menambahkan negara-negara dan rakyat mereka untuk berurusan dengan satu sama lain. Mandat Fund dikemas kini pada tahun 2012 untuk memenuhi semua isu-isu sektor makroekonomi dan kewangan yang membincangkan mengenai kestabilan global. Sehingga 13 Februari 2015 dapati peminjam terbesar IMF adalah Greece, Ireland dan Ukraine, manakala peminjam terbesar bagi pinjaman berhati-hati adalah Mexico, Poland, Colombia dan Morocco.
Okay, so itu adalah IMF. Jadi sekarang saya nak tanya Aini, apakah bentuk pelaburan dan mata wang yang telah berlaku sejak penubuhan World Bank?
Sejak penubuhan World Bank, sebenarnya kita tahu World Bank menyediakan pinjaman faedah dengan kadar yang rendah yang ingin sifar kepada kredit faedah yang rendah dan geran kepada negara-negara membangun developing countries. Ini menyokong pelbagai kemudahan yang ada pelaburan dalam bidang seperti pendidikan, kesihatan, pentadbiran awam, infrastruktur dan pembangunan sektor kewangan serta sumber asli. Antara projek World Bank sedang dibiayai bersama oleh kerajaan ialah institusi pelbagai hal. World Bank juga tawarkan pembiayaan memiliki kepercayaan konsen dana dengan penjaraman dua hala dan pelbagai hal. Seperti mana kita tahu, World Bank dicuba untuk membantu negara membangun supaya dapat memajukan ekonomi mereka.
Jadi itu adalah berkaitan dengan bentuk pelaburan. Kan tanpa pelaburan tiada juga perdagangan dan tiada perdagangan tanpa pelaburan. Jadi apa pendapat Aini mengenai perdagangan?
Perdagangan maksud perdagangan atau dagang ialah penukaran barang-barang, perkhidmatan atau kedua-dua secara sekereta. Mekanisme yang membenarkan perdagangan dipanggil pasaran. Bentuk perdagangan asal ialah barter. Ini sistem barter ini pertukaran barang dan perkhidmatan secara langsung. Pedagang moden sekarang ini berunding melalui media pertukaran seperti wang dan perdagangan dipromosikan dan dipermudahkan lagi dengan rekaan wang seperti kredit. Dan kita dapati terdapat dua jenis perdagangan seperti perdagangan dua hala dan perdagangan pelbagai hala. Yang ini perdagangan dua hala adalah dua orang pedagang, manakala perdagangan berbilang hala lebih daripada dua orang pedagang. Sebab wujudnya perdagangan adalah sebabkan perkhususan serta yang kedua adalah pembahagian kerja. Perdagangan wujud antara kawasan kerana faedah berbanding sesebuah negara dalam pengeluaran satu atau sebilangan komoditi tertentu. Oleh itu, perdagangan pasaran antara kawasan-kawasan memanfaatkan semua kawasan.
Okey.
Jadi, setelah saya ceritakan mengenai perdagangan, saya ingin tahu apa organisasi yang menyokong perdagangan ini.
Okay. The organisation that support this trade is WTO, World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization is a place where member governments go to try to sort out the trade problem they face with each other. The first step is to talk. The WTO was born out of negotiation, and everything the WTO does is the result of negotiation. The bulk of the WTO's current work from the 1986 to 1994 negotiations called the Uruguay round and earlier negotiation under the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, GATT. The WTO is currently the host to new negotiations under the Doha Development Agenda launched in 2001. So where countries have faced trade barriers and wanted them lowered, the negotiations have helped to liberalize trade. But the WTO is not about liberalizing trade, and in some circumstances it will support maintaining trade barriers, for example to protect consumers or prevent the spread of disease. So the WTO began life on 1 January 1995, but its trading system is half a century older since 1948. The General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, GATT, had provided the rules for the system, and it did not take long for the General Agreement to give birth to an unofficial de facto international organization, also known informally as GATT. Over the years, GATT evolved through several rounds of negotiation. The last and largest GATT round was the Uruguay round, which lasted from 1986 to 1994 and led to WTO creation, where GATT had mainly dealt with the trade in goods. The WTO and its agreement now cover trade in service and trade invention, creation, and design.
Jadi setelah ini perdagangan dan mengenai kewangan, jadi boleh tak cadangkan apakah sistem kewangan dan sistem perdagangan yang terbaik yang perlu dijalankan?
So, a good financial system design and a good international trade design is, first of all, I will talk about a good financial system design. So, a good financial system design should have these three dimensions of a functioning financial system. First is high quality origination, orderly risk transmission, and third is robust risk aggregation. So, what is origination? Origination involves providing household and firm with financial products and services that enable them to manage liquidity and risk. High quality origination enables this in a smooth, convenient, and affordable manner. So, high quality origination will make operational capability and financial strength of originator more strong. So, next about the risk transmission. Risk transmission is involved the orderly reassignment of risk from originator to well-capitalized risk aggregator with sound financial management at the back end. So risk transmission can take place in three ways. So I will tell you only one way. First is a financial firm can construct financial product through which risk is laid off onto the household balance sheet through this household bearing and earn a risk premium. And last but not least, the dimension is risk aggregation. So risk aggregation allows local originator to transfer systematic risk such as a natural disaster or a political event either to the capital market or to a capitalized diversified risk aggregator that have the capacity to bear and manage such risks. So a well-functioning financial system should have robust risk aggregation capacity through a range of institutions such as commercial banks, insurance company, and mutual funds with the appetite and ability to hold and manage risk. So government can play a key role in risk aggregation, especially in areas that are not suitable for commercial institutions. So now I will talk about the international trade design, a good international trade design. So my opinion, a good international trade design is a country having a free trade in international trade control. Having a free trade, but there is a control. So the things that can control, we can use a tariff and protectionism. So in international economic usage, protection is usually referred to act of government policy which protect an industry from foreign competitions, thus enabling the industry to earn higher income than it otherwise would. It can also be interpreted more broadly to include all government policy which assist industry that are either competing with import or actual or potential exporter. So the four main protective devices subsidized to domestic producers, tax on import, quantitative restriction on import, and state trading. So that's all tariff that can control the free trade. So that's what I think so. So that's all from us. So we will meet again at the next video. Assalamualaikum.